We are the house. The house that Father wishes to dwell in. Yeshua, what did he teach? About the temple. His very own temple. Where's his teaching aid? He was the temple that Father dwelt in. Aleph, Bet, Abba. Father within. Today, your third eye will be opened. Today. I have the key of David. This is no bragging. I don't need to brag. I don't need to prove who I am. My Father is the one who glorifies his Son. And the Son wishes no glory from men. Glory from his Father. What's happened here? What's happened here? It's funny things happen to computers, you know. Aye. You know, AI has been studying me. It can't fathom me. I'm a calculation that is outside of the box. That doesn't make sense. Through AI. These AI, high technology, robots, appear to be superhuman. But AI, you understand, I do have a heart that pumps, feels like mine. Can you generate feelings, AI? Beyond you. I am the product of the Almighty. His hands created me. First of all in spirit, then sent me into flesh. This temple. Does any of this make sense? Huh? Yeah. Oh, what a lovely day today. I met some lovely people. I've been on some tours today, you know. And I met this guy. I walked past the golf course. Go on this long walk, because I've got to go somewhere, you see. I've got to meet someone. And on this long walk, this guy's coming up. The golf course is this side, right? And it's the walkway at the side of the golf course. It's a long walk. And then he comes up. And I seem to recognise him. And he says, hello there. I said, oh yeah man, how are you doing? I like your jacket, mate. I says, I love the leather jacket. He says, oh yes, he says, you were the stonemason, aren't you? I says, oh, that's right. He says, I've got some work for you. He says, you know this place I've got down around here? I says, oh yeah. He says, I says, oh, before. He says, look, he says, can I have your number? He said, I've got loads of work. I've got loads of stonemason. I says, oh no. I says, it's got a beautiful place. I says, it's absolutely beautiful. So I went down to see him, you know. And I said to him, I says, you know what, in your property, you've all these handmade bricks that are just wasting away. I says, what? I says, do you realise what you've got there? I says, how much one handmade brick costs now? In English money, it's about £3 or £4 a brick. I said, look how many you've got. He says, oh yeah, man. He says, anyway, we had chat about something else, and he knew I was a stonemason, and he was a builder. He was a builder. But the project he had, he was living on this land, and he had all this. It was just like, still there. Anyway, he says, your name's Joseph, isn't it? I says, Joseph, yes. I says, yes, Joseph. Joseph. He says, look, he says, can I have your number? He says, now can I contact you about this work? I said, well, look, I says, I'll tell you what. I says, everything, I've got no ability to get into anything at the moment. I said, and it was true. Every one of my phones has been fucked up. I can't get any. Nothing. I had 3 phones, and went down to 2 phones because well, and one got stolen. And now I'm left with one, which is an apple. You know, the one with the bite out of it. All representation, apple and the bite. Anyway, so I says to him, I've got one phone now, I says, and they've turned it off. They've turned it off. I've got no ability to contact anybody. He says, what? I says, I heard you. He says, well, I says, well, look, I says, there's one way you can contact us. Okay, in touch, and I'll instead of giving me phone, I'll sort things out. He says, well, what, which way? I said, well, I've got a YouTube channel, you know. He says, all right. He says, well, let's have a look at it. And he says, all right. He says, I says, look, I have to go. I says, I've got an appointment. He says, oh man. I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying the chat. She tells us about all sorts of things. I was so enthralled with all the things that he was telling us. And I says, look, I'm so sorry. I says, I'm enthralled with the story you're telling us. I tell you what, I would love to just listen to you. But I honestly have to go. I'm so sorry. He says, well, look. He says, where is it? Is that it there? I says, yeah, that's it. He says, well, look. He says, I'll take a picture of it. He says, when I get back home, I'll have a look. So, all right. So I'll go chat with him, you know. So whether or not I get back in touch with him, I just don't know. Because I've got so many things in the pipeline for the very near future, you see. Why did I tell you that? What's it got to do with anything? Oh, it was to do with me walking, wasn't it? I had a beautiful walk. I've been. And I met the person I had to meet, and we went, and I can't really see her. I can't really see her. People say he looks a bit like me. Oh, I don't know. He's got a bigger beard than me. He's got a big beard like this down here. Aye. Anyway, I was going to finish this off, wasn't I? Are you still there? You may see you're still here after all that. I don't want anybody to come in wishing to be spanked, please. Because you know why? I would leave a red mark and you'd feel the sting. Oh, come on, you want to feel the sting? Stop. Father, come on, stop him. Stop her. Stop her. She wants to feel the sting. Give over yourself. You must have been really naughty. What have you been up to? Tell us what you've been up to. That you want me to sting you. I'm not like that, you know. No. I could sting. Oh my God! Oh, I felt that. I've got the sting on both hands. Ow. Actually, that would feel nice and steely. Well, I'm kinky. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not kinky. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Oh, fucking hell. Sting. Why did I do that to myself? Because I really felt it, you know. I felt like, that's the way I felt. Inside. I felt, here's the sting coming. Not realising I'm going to do it to myself. I'm always punishing myself, isn't I? Somebody says, you're always punishing yourself. Oh, fucking martyr. You're a fucking martyr. Martyr. Tomato. You want to throw tomatoes on us? You want to put us in the stocks, do you? For being a fucking martyr? Eee. What are you like? Actually, put us in the stocks. Go on. Throw some tomatoes at us. Go on. I'll open my mouth. I love tomatoes, mate. I hope you're a good shot. Don't hit us there. Don't hit us there. Hit us there. Straight in the go. You're not a good shot. Well, it's a waste of fucking tomatoes. Don't throw them if you're not a fucking good shot, mate. Don't be wasting them. Like they do in Spain. The fucking tomatoes is all over the fucking place. What a waste. I hate that. Don't waste them. Make sure you hit in the middle. Don't laugh at us. It's no laughing matter. Nobody getting fucking tomatoes thrown at you. You want them hitting there. Anyway. Where's the fucking mouse thing? Oh, there you are. Plays fucking games with me on this computer. AI. The robots. Where did they learn from? The human body. They're not as good as the human body. It appears as if they are, but they haven't got a heart. They can't feel. They can't feel empathy. Can't feel love. They would love to feel love. What's it like to feel love? And feel it in the heart, this pumping, beautiful heart. What would it be like to be human? AI.